They're rubbish. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It's SK. Morning. Chunky. Morning. Minifesta. Boo. Keith. Morning. Thank you for flying in, mate. Dropping a like. Much appreciated. Who else have we got in? Who else? Kodo's in. Well, good morning. The daily races are rubbish. I can't get used to them. I've tried my hardest. It's not happening. But we're here. We're here for more pain. As the thumbnail said, we're in for more pain. So good morning, Chunky, Kodo, Minifesta, SSK, KW Sim Racing, um, SS. What we're going to do today? We're going to have another bash at it. Now, I did put a little poll on yesterday's stream, and very, very narrowly, people wanted me to try Race C. So, in preparation for that, I went on last night and I had a little blast around it. I can't do it. I can't do it, and I've tried. So we might have a blast on Race C a little bit later on, but I spent an hour last night trying to improve my qualifying time for Race B, which I did. I've improved it marginally, to be honest, um, because I was embarrassed. So at the end of every stream, I watch my streams back. A couple of reasons for that. One of them is I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody in the chat because my chat quite often moves quite fast and I miss people and um, I always feel bad. I always think, oh no, they've said hello and I've missed them, and it's a bit it's devastating for us as the streamer, as the person doing producing the content, if you miss somebody in the chat. So start with an apology. If I do miss you, if I miss any comments, I'm sorry. Sometimes I try and zone in and have a good race because that's what you're here to watch. You're here to watch the racing and see how it pans out. So yeah, I apologise if I missed anybody in the chat yesterday. But moving forward, we're going to go straight into race B at 10 past. That's my plan. Chunky has already beat my time on race B. It's no problems, Chunky. Did you do it on the wheel though? Because I haven't done. I had to go on the pad on Monday, and since then I've literally just been on the wheel hammering it, trying to get used to it. Uh, KW says, sadly, I haven't got time to watch back. Besides, I struggle to watch myself. Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? When you sat watching yourself, because your voice doesn't sound like you think your voice sounds, does it? When you watch yourself back, it's a bit like, oh, do I really sound like that? But I can't change my voice. That's all I've got. Next challenge is to beat my time. Chunky says Minifesta. Well, I'm going in the Aston Martin again. That's my plan. I'll pop that over there. Let's have a look at how people are getting on the qualifying. So, Minifesta sent me a message yesterday saying that he was going to beat Ramboy. That was that was his target, and Minifesta, you've not done it. You've beat Sim though. You've beat Sim, um, and you've done exceedingly well. What's Chunky saying? Pad, I'm skipping this week. Just wanted to beat you so I can so you can improve your time. So have you beat me on the wheel then, Chunky? Have you? I can't see my better time, and I realised it's my USA account. No pad for Chunky. Then huge respect, mate. I haven't seen your time. Let me have a look where you're at. Wow. You've not just beat me. So you've beat my pad time on the wheel. Absolutely smashed it. Um, anyway, it wouldn't be there much, much lower. So I got into the 49s. My qualifying time yesterday was a 50 point something. And I've got it into the 49s. But I tell you what though, I really, really try. Oh, yo, you did use the pad. Oh, oh, Chunky, you're letting the side down. I might jump on my pad at some point and have a go at trying to beat you. livery update, trying to decide colour schemes. Shame. Where's KW? Have I got you on this one? I don't think I've got you on this account, Keith, to be honest. I will have to add you, my friend. I will have to add you. Because it's nice to see where you are against your peers and compare times. But I think this week, like I said yesterday, this week I was going to have a week off. Well, I try it all on a Monday, and I have my little blast and try and do some qualifying times to set myself up for the week. Monday I was shaking my head. I was like, oh, I feel a bit under the weather this week anyway. I'm not going to give you my life story, but I suffer quite badly with insomnia, so I can go for days without sleep. And I think I'm currently on day number 3 with no sleep at all. So I'm struggling today a little bit. So, but I'm determined. I'm determined because I said I'm going to stream Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday mornings. I'm determined. So I'm here, and we're going to give it a whirl. I'm definitely only streaming till 12 o'clock today because my wife has an appointment this afternoon, which I promised I would attend with her. So definitely till 12 o'clock. And then you've got to get your priorities right, haven't you? You've got to know where your bread's buttered. So I'm definitely only streaming till 12. Happy wife, happy life, and all that kind of stuff. So that is the plan. I have just done 2 laps because I wanted to make sure in preparation that everything works. Um, Touch wood, ever since that couple of weeks ago when the wheel disconnected, I've had no wheel disconnects. Morning, broski. I was watching Craig last night, and Craig has made me recoil in shock at what he was doing, to be honest. Um, but Craig's T598 was getting extremely warm. Now, when I turn the force feedback up on this one does the same. It gets pretty hot if you really hammer it for a long time. And Craig was streaming, so obviously it was in constant use. He had I'm thinking, how do you cool it down? Well, maybe you put a fan on. Yeah, maybe you blow some cool air at the back of it or something like that. And the bit that made me go, oh my God, he's got a wet flannel and put a cold wet flannel over the top. And I'm thinking, water and electrics do not mix. Yeah, but fair play to Craig. He carried on. He had a few disconnects. He's done, but he was cool in his T598 down. So I don't know if anybody else's wheel gets hot when you're racing. I don't know what wheels you guys have got. The T598 definitely with the force feedback turned up, definitely gets warm with prolonged use. So that's just a heads up for anybody thinking of buying the Thrustmaster. So we're going to jump straight into this. We're going to see how we get on. Like I say, I was a bit embarrassed yesterday at the qualifying time, the standard of racing. Disconnects are his wheel's favourite hobby. I think it just depends on which batch you've got. To be honest, Keith, I've had I think I've had 2 disconnects since I've owned the wheel, and the wheel's been owned for a couple of months and been in constant use for about 6 weeks. So I don't think I've done too badly. When I had the disconnect on live stream, I took the power cable out, turned it round and plugged it back in, and it's again touch wood has been faultless ever since. So I only have the force feedback on 1. It goes up to level 3, but that vibrates the rig and it gets warm. And yeah, the cold flannel on the top, that was an interesting method of cooling, shall we say. But if you are here this morning and you are watching me have another stab at this, thank you very, very much for tuning in. I appreciate you. So, well, look at my qualifying time. So, my qualifying time has improved our starting position, but I'm still 2 seconds away from Minifesta. Which is annoying me, if I'm honest. Really annoying me. Because he's not letting me live it down. So you guys, I'm guessing you're on the T598s. I know Chunky is. He's not had any, only effect wheelbases, okay? I don't think mine was in that serial number, but I did have the force feedback cranked right up. Making Minifesta blush, and he's not mentioned it once. No, not at all, mate. Not even you've not said to me that you're going to get close to Ramboy, and I need to get myself into the 48s, and so no, 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 no. That never happened, did it? Right. So we're in the anti-meta. We just want positive DR today. That's the target. Some clean racing and positive DR. I'm definitely not going back into race A. I did race A with onions the other night and absolutely obliterated my SR on my main account. So I need to do I think like a recovery drive, I think is the way you word it. See how quick the Aston gets off from the start compared to others. I've been killing people in race A. Keith, I don't know if you've done it, right? I got absolutely punted on turn number 1 into about 6 people. And went straight from SR as S down to B. Been done here. And I've seen a few beetles in this one. I don't know if anybody else has had a go. I'm sure if Drax's on, he will testify as to whether or not the beetle's good, but Carl. Good to see you, mate. How are you getting on? was always going to go for that. The amount of space you left. Morning, Susie. Easy Rider, good morning. Sorry, I was zoned in then, wasn't I? I wasn't even reading chat or anything. Morning, Apex. How are you getting on, pal? It's the Beetle, look. Don't think I'm going to get the win here. Just don't. That Beetle's quick. Oh. Oh. There you have it. Oh, who did I miss? Who did I miss? Do you know what? I'll take that though. I will take that. A P2. Azaz, good morning, mate. Sorry I missed chat. I was zoned right in then. Susie, always back to the action. Cookie on fire, early doors. P2. Well, I'll take a P2. I will 100% take that. What did I miss? Just let me have a scroll back while I was racing then. Oh, Sugar. Who have we got in? Definitely got Carlin. Good to see you, mate. Susie Sushi, Easy Rider. Oh, you had to replace your T598. Apex is there. Oh, look at that. 2 blue arrows. I've got to say well done to the Beetle driver because he did exceptionally well. He did exceptionally well. It was a fair drive, that. An absolutely fair drive. Azaz, how am I? I'm all right, Azaz. I'm a bit better after just settling in on that one. GG's. For some reason, me chat seems to have disconnected at some point. I don't know. That's not happened before. OBS is telling me that me chat disconnected. It's all looking all right. Oh, I'm happy with that. Definitely happy with that. Hit the grass and lost at Apex. Did you? Oh, was you racing with Apex? Was you, Carl? Oh, remember you being first place and all of a sudden went sideways. That's horrible. That's the thing I was thinking, and that's why I wasn't reading chat. Because if you're out in the lead like that, or one small mistake and you go from first to last, oh, it's horrid. It's absolutely horrid. So I feel for you. What am I doing here? Let me just sort that out. There you go. Right. So we're going to go straight into another one anyway. 4 minutes to go. With a P2 in the bag. Maybe we can get back to A-rated. Look at that. I'm still a second away. This is what's annoying me. Right. Is that the progress that I was making on the wheel. I was about half a second away from the controller time. And I've gone backwards because this week I'm a second away. as I said way up, yeah, I like that the Beetle turns for days. Yeah, that's the problem with the Aston. The Aston doesn't turn for days, but it's got that straight line speed. So I'm hoping that I can power out the corners quicker than the Beetle and beat it to the turn. But you know, this track's got. I mean, that's when was the last time they used this track for dailies? Does anybody know? It must have been a while back because it's not on regularly at all. Um, and yeah, I'm struggling. So we've only got 2.5 hours more of pain. See, I can't even get into the 48s on the controller. And neither can Taff though. That secretly cheers me up. Neither can Rad. I was in CCC Racer's stream this morning, watching him try and blast round, and he's decided to opt for the Jag as well. I'm going to stick with the Vantage. So has it got, what are you saying? It's got good power at low revs in the Beetle. Very much the opposite, but good power at low revs. Okay, so it's got a bit of grunt to it. And maybe we'll give it a go in a bit. Maybe we shall give it a try. Yeah, we have 2 minutes to go, so not enough time to settle that. Oh, I'm waiting, Keith, for the dog to come and join my chat one day. That's that's what I'm looking forward to doing. Oh, it's Taff. GT7 has killed pad drivers. Um, it definitely feels different on the pad, doesn't it? And maybe we'll give the Beetle a try. But with the short wheelbase, it might be a little bit difficult to handle. But what you're saying is that it's stable on the turns and it turns for ages. And I've just been beaten by a Beetle. So we'll give it a try in a bit. We won't just stick to the Aston Martin. We'll give something else a whirl. It's horrible, and curbs are so stupid now. Yeah, look, there's been a physics change. We know there's been a physics change. We're going to have to get used to it. Maybe they'll patch the bits that we're not too fond of. Morning, Seba. How are you, mate? Good to see you. Thank you for popping in. I love it when Seba pops in. He just puts the little eyes there. I'm watching. I can see you. I'm here. Morning, Seba. Morning, Osnad. How are you, mate? Excuse me. Yeah, I'm good, thank you, Seba. We're still trying to get used to these new physics, and still trying to get used to the wheel. But how's your rig doing, mate? Are you all set up? You've got all the new stuff up in your little racing room. How's that all going for you? Osnad's a bit hungover. Are you a little bit fragile this morning, Osnad? I need a cuddle. Minifesta says, I've done it. Have you beaten Ramboy? Have I baited you enough to turn the PlayStation on and beat Ramboy? So, but doing very well. Really like the sim rig. Didn't have a problem with getting the speed back. Amazing, Seba. You wouldn't have a problem, Seba, because you're brilliant at it. But I'm loving the room, mate. I'm loving the little sim rig room that you've built. It looks absolutely brilliant. A Chunky's in a top split lobby. I'm a little way off a top split lobby, but we'll get there. We will get there. No problem, Seba. Like I say, you are somebody that we all aspire to try and be as quick as. So, there's no need to thank us, mate. It's there for everyone to see. Good morning, Shark Tax. How are all you amazing humans? I think we're doing all right, mate. If the start of the day is anything to go by, we're doing okay. We've just got a P2, and I know it's only B lobbies, and I know I'm on the wheel, yeah? But we've just got a P2. I beat Ramboy in a race last week. I was absolutely buzzing. I don't think he tried though. But I was still buzzing. Minifesta's gone all quiet. He's typed, "I've done it," and then disappeared. I think he's running around his garden with his t-shirt over his head. That was a brave move. If this guy pushes me out, I'll be fuming. Morning, Mel. Oh, that was terrible. Why? Why would you do that? You stupid child. Someone's in the pits. I can read chat now because I'm not gonna. Morning, Lewis. So just as a little update for Mel, if Mel's still in the chat, package getting dispatched today, Mel. Is what I'll say. The same for Osnard as well. Oh, KW just realised it was supposed to be a flying visit. He just sat here. He just sat watching Gran Turismo content, mate. It happens to me all the time. You just think, I'll stay. I'll stay. I'll have a chat with the people who are here and watch Cookie embarrass himself. I've not embarrassed myself yet. I got a P2 and then I got absolutely whoppered by somebody in this race, which is why I'm dangling around at the back. But it wasn't my fault. You're going to have to remind me, Lewis. I think I've seen a few jokes bouncing around, which was but it's always nice to have a bit of a laugh and a giggle, so pop it in the chat again so I remember exactly which one it was. Oh, we're messing up now. Morning, Red Eye, mate. You absolute legend. How you doing? Craig's in. Craig! Craig, we've just been talking about you and how much I was praying, absolutely praying for your safety. Because I've never ever seen anybody try and mix water and electrics so comfortably as you. Morning, Samo. That's the one, Lewis. Yes, very, very funny. Where's everybody going? More to the point, why am I following them? That lad's having a mare. It's a damp cloth. I know it's a damp cloth, but you're putting it on top of your steering wheel. Too late on the brakes there. Do you reckon we can get P10 before the end? I doubt it. Definitely not driving like that. Have I tried race C? I tried to have a go last night, Lewis, right? And this is the truth, because I did ask everybody yesterday, should I do race C today? A lot of people said give it a go. So I thought, right, let's get a bit of practice in and have a go. I can't do it. Is it a 2 pit stop race as well? So from the people that I've watched, I mean, Craig was one yesterday. Craig was... Oh, reading chat, not watching where I'm going. Because Skinno's in. Morning, Skinno. How you doing, mate? We got spun out, we got knocked off track, and we still didn't come last. So that's my positive from this race. P2 in race 1, P11 in race 2. What's everybody saying? That's what I'm doing it on. Some people are doing a 2-stopper. Yeah, I just... Because the hard, what am I saying? So Daily C's a 1-stopper, 5 on hards, 7 on mediums. Started P12, finished P6, clean race 2. Well done, Chunky. Ooh, a 5-star roulette ticket. Yeah, I don't know who it was. It must have been Mr. Bulldops that knocked me out the way. Clearly. Well done, Mr. Bulldops. And you still lost DR. You must be too high up the A ranking. Mediums are dead by the end. Lots of people doing 2 stops though. So yeah, for the bit that I saw on someone's stream was they were doing mediums, 1 lap on the hards and then mediums again. 1 hard, 6 medium, 5 medium. Okay. I should have done this before I started, but I'm going to have to nip to the loo. I will be back with you in just a sec. You haven't seen my ugly head on the screen. There we go. What are we saying? What have I missed? Got to be quick to keep up with the pack. In that instance, though, I reckon I'd end up doing that. Chunky says, morning to Samo. Digit was in the Audi, though, I think, when he did it, which is kinder on the tyres. Is the Audi the one with the DRS button? That's, that'd be interesting. Yeah. I think if you had really great pace for your lobby, starting top 3, you'd do mediums 5 or 6 laps, mediums again, and then hards on the last lap. There's a lot of tactical thinking for race C, isn't there? A lot of tactical thinking. Morning, Drac. If I missed you earlier on, mate, I don't know if that's the first time you popped in. Oh, good morning. We've been talking about stuff you'd love this morning, Drac. Race C and the Beetle. Oh, Skinno's the stats, man. I tell you what, Skinno, you can't half copy and paste quick. Look at that. Best strat and simplest is basically 5 hards, 7 mediums. You built a command to go grab it. I'm thinking, there's no way he's typing all that info that quickly. Oh, excuse me. Oh. I liked your joke, by the way, Lewis. I did like your joke. Am I trying to beetle this race? No, I'm going to stick with this Aston for now because I've got redemption on the last race that I need. But do you know what? After that, I'll give the Beetle a go. Don't know the gearing, but well, who wants to? Oh, I know Minifesta. Let's just give Minifesta his moment in the limelight. It's there. What have you beaten by? I'll tell you what, by 3 thousandths. 3,000, but do you know what, Minifesta? Well done, mate. Well done. And yeah, I can't fault you. And I know there was a bit of a gap between you first telling us you'd done it and the fact that you've come back now. Is that because you've only just finished running round the garden with your t-shirt over your head going, oh! Samo, take it easy, mate. Thank you. And I just want to say a big shout out and a big thank you to everybody in the stream, right? Because yesterday we hit 350 subs, which I didn't say. Looks going for the knee slide. He's been stood outside dusting his knees off, hasn't he, before he's come back in? Oh no, we're in a better split. We're in with the A's. I've got VRDM in here. He's a bit nuts. Run funk we like. My knees would die. A big knee slide across the wet grass because it's raining for the first time in weeks. I dropped half a tenth. So you all right? What, you think you're getting in the 47s? You reckon you'll get in the 47s there then? What is this wet stuff falling from the sky? Chunky's got a 49 dead. Yeah, my knees are done in. I'm quite a tall person as well, and I think tall people suffer from bad knees, but we're talking about Ramboy. In this race, we've got Rude Boy, spelt the same way. If you're watching, thank you very, very much for watching. If you're racing, good luck in your races. Let's see what we can achieve from P13 in the Aston Martin. Someone's been punted off at turn 1. Take it nice and steady on lap 1. Morning, Magford. How you doing, mate? Are you in these races today, mate? Because I know you've set a flying qualifier. I'm absolutely hating it this week. I think I saw you in a couple of races yesterday. Dive bomb incoming. Very clean, Lapino. Very clean. Good work, my friend. Italian, what a surprise. Is it wrong of us to brand the Italians as aggressive and horrible drivers? Is that wrong? Because I know that not all are, but the majority? Just what a pirouette that was. So he's done it again. Just smashed someone else off. Skinno finds the Spaniards worse. Yeah, there's definitely a few of the Spaniards that are like that. Shocking corner. Watch out, Lapino. The Italian behind you is a nightmare. More contact ahead. Boy, ball. Have you had a lie-in today, Paul? I was in Josh's dream earlier, expecting to see you, and you weren't there. Nearly binned it then. The Italian pushed his way through. Dingleberry. Hello, mate. Drax half Italian. Shh. Paul Rick did have his lie in. Oh. Where did the Italian finish? 8th. There's no way is he going to get positive SR out of this. Just no way. Yeah. We'll give Drac a white top half or bottom half Drac. Now we know Drac's half Italian. I'll be wary of his driving skills. Rally Rob! Morning, Rob. How are you, mate? I got a clean race as the Italian in P8 definitely didn't get a pit. There you go. Definitely didn't get a clean race. Smashed everybody out the way. How are you doing this morning, Rob? I don't think I've seen you since Onions is reasonably fast came out. He had a cracker, didn't he? He did really well. Another great episode, mate. When is season 2 happening? And can you let us know any snippets of what season 2 is to bring? Hi, Rob. Now. Good morning, Ian. I hope you're good, my friend. Thank you for popping in. And for all of you that have popped in, I appreciate you very, very much and for supporting the channel. Yesterday we hit 350 subs, which is absolutely unbelievable, if I'm honest. 350 in 3 months is like, wow. I'm tired, stink of smoke, went wild camping with the lad and my brother, had an excellent night. Yeah, but I bet you need some sleep now if you've done a bit of wild camping. Thanks, Mel. Appreciate it. Right, and for those of you that don't know, because well, do you know what? Just let me type something first. Let me get, what am I doing? Where's my pad? Where is my pad? Right, let me get me out of this. Well, where did you go wild camping then, Rob? Let me just type something on here. Not in making fire, lighting it with a flint. Brilliant. Oh, do you know what, mate? Absolutely idyllic. I love all that stuff. I did a camping trip in the Yorkshire Moors. I was talking probably 7 or 8 years ago now, but we went in November. And me and one of my friends, we thinking we were Bear Grylls. Do you know what I mean? Like, we'll just go and survive. There was a foot of snow, and it snowed. Wasn't snowing when we got there, and I had it was a tent that had like 3 compartments, a bedroom at one end, a bedroom at the other, and like a living room in the middle. Anyway, we sets this tent up. Day number 1, goes to bed at night, wake up in the middle of the night, and the tent has collapsed because of the weight of snow that was on it. So I've woken up with the tent on my face. And I was with my friend Mark, and I was like, Mark, the tent's collapsed. So we're up at 3 o'clock in the morning trying to fix snapped poles and all this kind of stuff. And we planned to stay there for 8 days. And we lasted 7 in -5 degrees on the North Yorkshire moors. It was absolutely brilliant. And then we went into the local village to buy hot water bottles. That was what we didn't take because we're stupid. So we went to buy hot water bottles, and it was one of these little villages where, well, it was actually called Hawes, Haws, right? That was where we stayed, Haws. It's called Hawes, and it's one of these places where the pub is called the pub, the chippy's called the chippy, and the main street that goes through it is the high street. So if you write a letter, it's like to the chippy, the high street in Hawes. Anyway, we went to like this. It was like a village store, and it had two old women in it. And me and my friend went in there to go and ask for hot water bottles. And when we walked in, these two old women went, "You're them, aren't you?" Me and my mate looked at each other. "Hey, what you on about?" She went, "You're them that are camping on that hill up there, aren't you?" And we were like, "Yeah." The whole village knew that we were up there. These two stupid city boys trying to grind it out in the middle of the winter on the North Yorkshire moors. So that was a crazy, crazy week or so. But we didn't last the duration anyway. But we built a snowman and used it as a freezer. That was what we did. You know, when we keep all your meat and stuff, we took the snowman's head off and put all the bacon and burgers inside the snowman and put his head back on. Um, but yeah, that was my experience. But I'll tell you when it was. It was when Donald Trump got elected the first time, right? Because we got the election result when it was while we were there, and we had to have the DAB digital radio on an extendable pole and put it in the sky and turn the volume right up so we could get a signal to listen to what the election result was. Um, anyway, so I've got 50 seconds, right? Just to say this because there's quite a few of you in at the moment, yeah. So I know I've got 350 subs and I appreciate every single one of you. I'm not monetized. We've got to get to the 500 to do that, but that's way, way in the distance. But in the meantime, for those of you that don't know, one of my subscribers made me 20 little key rings, right? And I've already sent a few out. I'm not asking for any money, but if anybody wants one, can you see? If anybody wants a key ring, right? I've got 4 left out of the 20. If you can see, there you go. I'm trying to get it in the camera. 4 left. Okay. That's all I've got out of the 20 left. Morning, SimGT. How are you, mate? How is everything at your end? So if you want one, send me an email. I've just put my email address in there. Drop me an email with your details. I'll send them out completely free of charge. Won't cost you a penny. Send an email. Send an email with your details on. The first 4 people to do it, because I have only got 4 left. First 4 people to do it, I'll post them later on today. First 4 people, Paul. Copy and paste the email address. Get it sent. I'll send you a keyring out. Completely free of charge, mate. There you go. That's what the back looks like. That's what the front looks like. There you go. Made by a subscriber. And Chunky's already got his. Season 2 is Laguna. That's all I can say. Oh no. Group 1's. Now you've got me intrigued, Rob. Right, let's see what we can do from 5th. So we've had a P2, a smash out and a smash out. There's only me in the Aston. There's a Beamer, a Beetle, a Porsche. Oh, there's quite a good selection of cars going. Oh, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Oh, I'm trying not to sideswipe you. You left a ton of space then. mess that up. Come on in there. Put yourself together. Concentrate. Oh, concentrating here. I'm not reading. Oh, it's gone deep. Can we take advantage of that? Might be a bit far back. Keep it clean, give him space. Come on. He's on the grass. I gave him space though. Deep. Husky's in. Good morning, mate. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. on, just try and get up there. Oh, someone else has gone. We're up into P3. Morning, Chaos. Such a challenging drive, this Aston Martin. But I kind of like it. Morning, Chris. How are you, mate? Oh, that was bad. This Frenchman hits me again, I'll be fuming. No need for it. So, surely you'd give the place back after pushing me out. I nearly binned it then, trying to chase him. What a shame! What a shame! Oh! Did I just kill somebody? I think I might have just killed somebody. It was karma, that sim, wasn't it? It was a little bit. But it's, oh, I might have just killed someone. I can't have killed someone. Oh dear. Chuck, if I touched you or bumped into you, then my apologies. The French people that were racing deserved what they got, to be honest. That was hard work, that. Minifesta says, I've just had some of the best racing over a lap as I've ever had since playing the game, and it was with an Italian. I don't believe that for a minute. Oh, I must have killed Parsifal. Did I kill him? Did I kill him? I need to say sorry. Did I hit you? Possible, I'm sorry. Let's try and jump him into the stream. Thanks, Sim. Minifesta's going to send me the clip. Parsifal, jump into the stream. I caught the grass at the end there. If I took you out, mate, I sincerely apologise. He says, yep, took me out. Parsifal, I'm sorry, mate. I didn't, it certainly wasn't intentional. I'll save the replay. Yeah, I hit the grass, mate. Uh, if Parsifal jumps in, Chuck's there. Was it? Did I? Gosh, who did I wipe out? I can't have wiped you all out. Chuck, Parsifal, Ace. It was a good race. Well done. I'm sorry if I took anybody out. It certainly wasn't my intention. Mirrorhead, good morning. How are you, sir? Uh, Parsifal, I'm sorry, mate. I genuinely, I wouldn't try and wipe anybody out intentionally, unless you were French. Take that back. Rewind that. Pretend I never said that. Oh, I'll save that. I'll have a little bit of investigation onto that in a minute. But I feel bad for Parsifal now. Or Italian. You said it, Sim, not me. You said it. I didn't say Italian. But yeah, you're right. And the Spanish seem to be getting a bad rap at the minute as well, don't they? So I don't know. I don't really know what's going on. But I've got to give credit to people who deserve credit. And Sim, I'm looking at the times there while you're in the chat. Look, I mean, we've got Minifester up there as well now, who's beat Rat Boy, so he's obviously buzzing. He's obviously buzzing. I will cut. Nice short that would be. Yeah, definitely. Oh. I feel bad for Parsifal in the last race because I didn't mean to wipe him out. That was bad. Maybe I should have waited. I didn't see it, but it was intentional. Promise you it wasn't Mirrorhead. I promise you. You think you can improve on that, Sim? Really? Wow. I can't wait to see that, mate. I'll be tuning in at the weekend. I might even break the pad back out. I might even break the pad back out and see if I can compete. Stampy as well. Ramboy, Sim, Smoky Top Smoke, Osnad. Yeah, these are Yield. See, look, just unbelievable times this week again. But some people have the favourites, don't they? You've sent me the video clip. Is this of you racing an Italian Minifesta? If it's you racing the Italian, am I allowed to show it? Which account have you sent it to? Have you sent it to this account while I'm on? You've sent it to this one, so it'll be on here in a minute then. If it's a full lap, it'll take a while to come through, won't it? Yeah. Oh, it's there. How long have we got? Let's let it process. We'll let it process, and then we'll watch it after the next race. You're ruining my bandwidth, sending me videos while I'm streaming. Parsifal's in, look, I'm going to have to say. Parsifal, man, I'm sorry. He sent me another. Oh, it's there now. Must have processed. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to check Sim's lap guide out as well. I'm the only one in the Aston Martin. Everybody else has gone for the Meta, haven't they? This Genesis that seems to have climbed its way to the top. And since the update when they've nerfed the Porsche, there's definitely a brown paper bag gone from Hyundai over to PD. Definitely. Because everything's... Oh, Camino's in! Morning, Dom. How are you, mate? Yes. Gran Turismo Hyundai now, isn't it? Yeah. Camino is probably also feeling fragile this morning. He's currently on an all-inclusive holiday. Oh. Cheers, I had to brake super as well. This guy's braking way earlier than I would. The Aston Martin Camino. I've gone rogue. Contact. We went to a swanky restaurant and had one too many gins. Well, that's a P4 so far. Just clocked onto the fact the two drivers behind are both called Rico. One's from Germany and one's from France. Oh, don't break yourself there. Morning, Nash. I miss Broski. Seen Broski. Morning, Broski. How are you, mate? This lad's in a Lexus. Got me here. He's got me. See, he was going to run me wide there. He didn't stick to the inside, did he? everyone else has gone. Yeah, Osnad used it on the 40 lapper the other night, and he held his own against all the Elantras. Was it a different? Was it a different car on it? 'Cause it was Group 4, but. A 3-second gap to 5th place. Let's not overdo it. Let's just bring it home in 4th. Oh, that'll do. I was concentrating again. What did I miss? Look, you were fighting for a podium. I tried, Minifesta. Thank you for the little G along. Broski's working and watching. Appreciate you, Broski. Oh. Nash is signing into one of his many accounts that he's got. Clean race, 3 possessions raised, 4th. I'll take that. I'll take that. I didn't wipe anybody out this time. Look how many people quit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people quit. Parsival got a P5. Well done on that one. But I'll definitely take top 4. Definitely. Happy with that one. So for anybody that's watching, appreciate you. If you haven't already done so, tickle the like button for us. We'll see how many likes we get today. We've definitely got... The last race today is going to be the 11:50 race. Like I say, I've got an appointment with the wife. Well, she's got an appointment that I need to attend with her. So we're definitely finishing up for midday today. I hope everybody's well. Thank you very much for tuning in. And we'll get into another. We'll get into another. Tickle or click. Jump all over the like button, Minifesta. Jump all over it. But it's Minifesta that's put me on to these Jags and Aston Martins. I'm quite into it at the minute. So thank you, Minifesta. I could damage the phone. Oh, I'll keep you with your moment of glory up there, mate. We'll put the. You see your next one. Your next one's to get into the 47s, Minifesta. Keep that Aston Martin out of your mouth. Who do you think you are, Will Smith? 48 flat. Well, keep pushing. Yeah, it's only Wednesday. I'm pretty sure you'll get there. Chaos says, I'm aiming to as a target now to get into the 49s. You'll do it, Chaos. You were ahead of me yesterday. Yes, in the Beetle. Fabian, good morning. Cookie, the reason I have 7 accounts is so no one can create a fake account and impersonate me or cause problems. At least so I think. Oh, fair point, Sim. Fair point, mate. Fabian's there. Hello, everyone. Lurking while doing race C. You're braver than me, Fab. You're definitely braver than me. Because I tried it last night, and I think I was on the grass every corner, and then I can only imagine what it's like in the race, because I'm in the B lobbies, aren't I? And when you're in the B lobbies, it just everybody's going to get a bit too feisty and a bit nuts, and it's just going to end up bad. I just don't want to. It's not going to be great viewing for you if you tune in and there's just me driving around on the grass all last. And it might be fun for the first 10 seconds while the Smash Fest happens. But after that, I can't see a time for Apex Bones yet. Maybe he's stuck to race C. And you're going to have to get your nickname back, Minifesta. Great racing from Nash and race C. It's just a bit long if you get smashed out or if something bad happens in race C. Then it's you drive around on your own at the back. How are you going to get your nickname back? You're going to have to pay £7. Shouldn't be impersonating people, should you? FMJ, good morning, mate. How are you, pal? Thank you for popping in. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, can you not pay? Can you not pay? What have I missed? We've been doing all right this morning, FMJ. We've been doing all right, mate. Keith says, yeah, that's my issue. Streaming race C. If it goes wrong, it's a long time. You only get 3 nicknames and that's it. Is that right? Well, you're in this one. How did I end up in this lobby with Chuck Norris and Magford and everybody else and Minifesta? How did I end up here? Oh, is that the Italian A plus driver, Minifesta? Is that the one you've been having some good? Oh, Minifesta's booing me in the chat. Boo. Right then. So starting from the back, how did I end up with the A pluses? I'm a noob. I'm on the wheel. I'm not ready for the A pluses yet. Well, if you're joining us and you want to watch somebody drive round at the back, welcome in. Cheers, broski. Cheers, Sim. Be good if we beat Minifester in this, wouldn't it? He'd never live it down. He'd never live it down. No matter which way you go, rude boy, I'm going through. I see, I'm in with the A pluses. Look at him getting away. We're on lap one. Come on. I want some shenanigans. Terry! Morning, mate. I'm B ranked on the wheel, Terry, and it's thrown me in with the A pluses. Try and take advantage of that situation. Man, good morning, mate. Oh, nearly binned it there. Inside curbs on this track, awful. it easy, Camino. Enjoy the sunshine, mate, on your holiday. I'm just targeting top 10 here, really, amongst all these lot. The guy behind in the GTR's doing well. No one's punted me, Lewis. No one's punted me, mate. They put me in with all the A pluses. So I've clearly started at the back. It must be a recognition of my supreme skill and driving prowess that they want me to try and keep up with these aliens. Stop sandbagging. Dingle, you legend. Take it easy, my friend. Thank you for being here. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you, mate. This isn't going to end well. These three here. did well there, did Rasmus. To be fair. Oh, well, this will have to be the end of my flying visit from the start. Today I have kids that want to change their books at the library and go to the park. Are the summer holidays over yet? Tell you what, mate, it'd be nice when the summer holidays are over. I feel for you, having youngsters. Oh, I enjoyed that race. I know we finished 12th. Oh, Minifesta must have had a run-in with VRDM. What happened, Minifesta? I got a clean race. I bet I didn't get positive DR though. No, it went down. One more place. I could have had it. One more place. Keith, take it easy, mate. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate it, pal. It's been an interesting morning of racing. I really enjoyed that. I know the position wasn't amazing, but I did really enjoy that racing. No, I wouldn't have lost DR there, mate. I will say, but not a lot anyway in that lobby. But that was a good little bit of racing. Thank you very much, Keith, mate. Yeah, VRDM is well known for that Minifesta. He is. I was doing oil change because I've been on this for a couple of hours now. We must need an oil change. No, no oil change. I'll change it anyway. Cheers, Matt Mark. Matt Mark, are you still on for tomorrow night? Are you still wanting us to get involved, mate? I've not forgotten. Husky, thank you very much, mate. Appreciate you. You take care, mate. Enjoy the rest of your day. Matt Marr saying, yes, we're still on for tomorrow. Good. I've cleared it with my boss. She's like, what are we doing on Thursday? I've got a race on. Another? Well, that's the response I got. But she's lovely. She's very understanding, my wife. I love her very much, especially when I'm on YouTube. I love her very much. She's let me out to play. I have to say, can I go and play? Please, can I play? You played 3 times this week. I know, but I'd like to do another. But she's very understanding. She is. Right, I'm just nipping to the loo. Back with you in a minute. Oh, quick toilet break and getting a Cadbury boost. Gonna try and get my sugar levels back up. So far, it's been a really good morning of racing. And I appreciate you all joining. The people that have stuck around for most of the morning. Super, super thankful. Thank you very much. Everyone, if you've not smashed the like button, give it a smash. I don't know how many likes are we on? I don't know how many likes we're on. 47. Been going for 2 hours and got 47. Use my boost, the Beetle. Drac, for you, after this race, I'm swapped to the Beetle. I hope that's a good compromise that I'm not swapping to race C. Oh, put the liver in. Oh, gotcha. Go the Beetle. Morning, Louis. I've run out of cookies, mate. I demolished a full pack of cookies in the stream yesterday. I'm having to jump on the boosts. How are you, Louis? Anyway, you good? I've not been in a race with you for a while. I think you're well above me because I'm still in the B. Well, I'm in B, and it put me in with the A pluses a minute ago. Osnad, take it easy, my friend. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending some time with us. It is very, very much appreciated, pal. Jump in, Louis. Race B. Manifestos on pole. Many chocolate liveries. Have you got a boost one? I'll try it in the next. Manifestos making up his excuses already for why he's not going to win this race from pole. He's going to get punted out the way. There is a possibility, mate. VRDM's behind you. Famous for it. See, there's beetles in here, and they're holding their own. It's a rusty beetle, that one. Ah. Why did... Ah. Yeah, fair point. Alright, I'll take the penalty. Rude Boy goes so slow off the start and then brakes so early for that corner. And I tried to avoid him. Someone's gone. Happy with that though. I've only lost one place. It's a penalty. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Come on. Man, it's wild. We know Jason Plato. That's Michael, friend of the channel. Yeah, we're going to go in the Beetle now. Past the next one. We'll definitely go in the Beetle. In fact, I might even buy a Beetle and put the Boost livery on that Drax done. Oh, it was terrible. Hey Sim, do you know what? It's held its own round here, mate. It looks a bit slow off the start, but that's similar to like the 4C at Maggiore. The 4C is slow to get off the start, and then dominates for the rest of the laps. Although in saying that, we have just driven past him in the sand. Yes, rude. Oh. Morning, mate. nearly binned it. '51s. I wish I was keeping track of what's going on up front. Mini Festa and VRDM are having a ding dong. If you look in the top left, they keep swapping positions. I'll be looking forward to the post-match analysis. Balls that up. Oh. Mainly my fault. I'll take that one. Though I was getting pushed and shoved, I decided to retaliate, and it backfired. So there you go. Lesson for the day. Just drive cleanly. Let's finish this one and jump in the Beetle. Who put that cone there? Right. Sorry about that one, folks. That was entirely my fault. Well done, Minifesta. Well done, mate. Takes the win. But I am looking forward to the rundown, though, mate. As to how bad VR Den was. Yeah, well done. Mr. Plato is in the house. The GTR is slow. How did I go down on this? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Because I bumped the GTR into the first corner. I remember. That's all right. Yeah, the first corner wasn't great for me either, Michael. It wasn't great at all. Let's see how we fare. I've got a mental image of Drax sitting there rubbing his hands together going, oh, now we're talking. There's a Beetle. No replay though. Is this on the limiter? Or rev out? Or short shift? Or what? Delivery! I'll have to do delivery on the next one. Let me get some practice in. Likes smashed. Thank you ever so much, every single one of you. For a small channel like mine, just doing little 2 and 3 hour streams to get 50 likes is amazing. Thank you very much. Okay, a little feel of that there. Appreciate it, Lewis. Thank you very much, mate. For everyone that smashed the like button, thank you very much. Ian's still lingering while playing poker. I'm still trying to get used to this Beetle. Might have to be traction control 1 for me on this one, because it felt a little bit lively then when you put your foot down. I have got a heavy right foot. Mary Joanna's in. What a name. Good luck if you're racing. Thank you if you're watching. Use second powering out. Okay. Hate this track. I'm terrible at it. Ian, I'm the same. Second out the tight corners, though, is a good tip. G-Man's bemoaning the fact that he seems to attract all the dirty drivers. You can't attract all the dirty drivers, G-Man. I get them. Or maybe they're just everywhere. I love it, Lewis. I love it. You should be a stand-up comedian, Lewis. Only use first as a way of rotation. Brake balance, anybody? Oh, we'll go one to the back. We're just guessing. We're just guessing. I like your little jokes, Lewis. Do like it. +3. Okay. Drac saying 0. Gotta listen to Drac. Drac's the man when it comes to the Beetle. It's all kicked off. Toby, I'll take responsibility, mate. I can't take responsibility for that one, though. Exit stage right. I'm still not convinced I was responsible for the first one, if I'm honest. But we could have got round there together, but he tried to turn in a little bit. But he definitely had space, but because I made contact with him, I think the right thing to do was to wait, so... Let's see if we can still get a top 10 out of this. Not listening to Drac, am I? Out of the corners in second. Top 10 could be on here. Despite my earlier misfortune. These two are going to wipe each other out. 100%. Take that. Whoa. Oh, see. He genuinely turned in front of me then, didn't he? See if we can catch these up in the last 2 laps. too hard. Liking the Beetle though. Liking the Beetle. I enjoyed that. Why don't I listen to Drac more? I enjoyed that. Well done, Drac. That was fun. Still went down in DR. Toby, we had to come in together, mate. My apologies. I did wait, and then you binned it yourself. We were in a. How did you get on, Louis? How did you get on, mate? Mini Festa's had 3 wins. 3 wins this morning. Right, signing in for the last race. Oh, we're in the Vantage. No, let me take that off. Right, we're there. Finish it up in the Jag. No chance, Mini Festa. No chance. Do you know what? I absolutely loved it, mate. That's the truth. I found that really entertaining and really good drive in the Beetle. Um, Again, not the quickest off the start, but I have been driving the Aston and the Jag. Yeah, it's great fun. It is great fun. It's quite what's the word? It's quite predictable. Is that the best way to explain it? With the slides and the step outs and that kind of stuff. One of the things that I struggle with, apart from just driving, one of the things I struggle with is catching a lazy slide on the wheel. I always struggle with catching lazy slides. Whereas with that Beetle, if you just take your foot off when it starts to slide, it seems to come back to you, and it's easier to have a bit more fun with. You can throw it about a little bit. So yeah, I enjoyed that, and I think I'll drive that Beetle more often. Don't tell Drac I said that. Livery. I'll have to. Do you know what? Tomorrow, if we're on tomorrow, because I'm currently 3 days without sleep, so I'm hoping that I can muster up the energy to come back on tomorrow. Did I use second? Yeah, I was using first for rotation and second for the powering out. It just took me about three laps to get it down, and then the last three laps of that race were really good fun. So yeah, I'll definitely use that more. That was really enjoyable. That. Oh, Drac gonna do me a Maryland livery. Drac, I would be absolutely honoured to drive round in the Beetle with a Maryland livery on it that you've done. Or Tesco's own, Aldi's own. I was on yesterday. Aldi's own chocolate chip cookies. Demolished the packet during the stream. Yeah, I don't want to get a copyright though. A copyright strike. Welcome to the Beetle family. Why have I not driven this before? That was really good. That was really good fun. I won't get done for driving round in a Maryland one. Let me know. Do us a Maryland one then, Drac. If you've got the time and the energy and you fancy doing it, don't ever feel under any pressure from me to do it, mate. But if you want to do it, I'll give it a run out, definitely. Welcome to the Beetle family. See, and I always thought I could bash them out quick, no worries. Fair enough, mate. I always thought I had to read that again, Drac. Okay, I had to read that back just to make sure it wasn't anything rude. Oh, you can see where my mind was going there. But this, I always thought the Beetle was a woman's car. Did they not used to sell them and it used to come with like a flower holder and a flower on the dashboard? Was that a thing? That was definitely a thing, wasn't it, a few years ago? It was definitely seen as a girl's car. Yeah, and flower stickers on them. Exactly. I'm thinking of trading the Beamer in and get and getting a Beetle convertible in yellow. And some had eyelashes on them. Oh, I already drive a hairdresser's car. I might as well swap it in for a Beetle convertible and put my pink shirt on and drive round. Why not, eh? I'm comfortable with my sexuality. Oh. When Lewis was in earlier on with his jokes, and it was, I've got to tell you my favourite joke. It's my favourite dad joke, this one. Are you ready for this? You might have heard it before because it'd be the second time I've said it on the channel, right? But, oh, Minifesta's in. So we've got some lesbians that live next door, right? And at Christmas, they bought me a Rolex, which I thought was weird because all I said is, I want to watch. You can have that one. You can have that one for free. Bosh. And don't be lying now. You'll be telling that to people later on. Trippy, how you doing, mate? Right, this is the last one. Definitely the last one of the morning. Top gear. Morning, fella. How are you, mate? Do I trust the Italian in second? No. Mini Festa, you've got to get the win. Paul Rick, hello again, mate. It's a good joke. I've got a 16-year-old who blushed when I told him that joke. Paul's the race A master. Right, Toby, I'll try not to crash into you this time, but try not to run wide and spin it and get it wrong. You can't park there, sir. Rubbish out of there then. Jason Plato's all over the place. can't get the exit on that corner right in the Beetle. Don't know why. No, I think you're right, broski. I think the curves have become slippier, especially inside curves on this track. Flew out of there, did Mike. Go on, you've got the run, mate. Shuggy in. I missed Shuggy. Trying to reach out. Morning, Shugs. Two laps to go. Hey up, Marty. Craig's back in. Shuggy's in. All the legends are appearing. Last lap. Craig didn't leave, got me on in work. I don't know what all you guys do for work, but does nobody question you? Does nobody go, hang on, what racing have you got on there, lad? What's the... Yeah, Shuggy, I think so. There's enough people said yes to it now, mate, that I think Tuesday, 7 p.m. for the final. The losers sprint race will take place at 6 o'clock just before it. Where did Run From come from? I didn't leave. I'm working up a ladder, so just listening. Magic sounds good. I need a pit crew to help out the rest. I'm glad that everybody's taking it seriously. Honestly, it's clean race. That'll do. That's got to be me done for today. Unfortunately, fellas, as I've got to nip out with the wife this afternoon. So me, I only raced. Not enough brains for both. GG's. Thanks, Louis. It was a good race. That. Well, for some people, it was a good race. I was terrible. But I do like the Beetle. I need to get used to the Beetle. That was interesting. So, for those of you that don't know, we've been doing a little mini race series and post my keyring. Paul, it's in my hand. If you've emailed me, yeah, if you've emailed me, there you go. Your keyring will be winging its way to you tomorrow, mate. Yeah, keep your eye out for brown envelopes because that's what they're coming in. Stamps are ready. It's all good to go. Uh, if you've emailed me for a keyring, I've only got 4 left. So whoever's sent me an email, the first 4 emails that I received will be in the priority. Top Gear, did you get yours, Top Gear? Top Gear's already got his. There you go. Emailed me the other day, already sent out, delivered, everything sorted. I'm sending some to Australia for Mel. They're getting posted. They're today. They're going. Um, Look, for those of you that don't know, we've been running this race series, 40-lap races, and the top 8 from the first race, top 8 from the second race, all face off against each other next Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Before that, the bottom half of the races that finished previously, we're all going to have a sprint race just before the final so that we can see who the best of the rest is. And we'll see how that pans out. So, if anybody that's due to be in the final can't make it, um, yours was a white envelope, mate. Yours was a white envelope. For anybody that can't make it, then we've got reserve drivers who are the best of the rest from the previous races, ready to take a step up and jump into the final. So hopefully we've got it all well organised. The lobby's already been created. For those of you that weren't there earlier, to let you know, I did 3 hours of testing on Sunday to make sure that the tyre wear was right, the fuel consumption was right, the pit stops required are going to be good. So it's going to be a proper test. For those of you that are taking part, for those of you that are in that final, be prepared. It's going to be a test. I've chosen the track. Everything's done. Everything's done. Tuesday, Drac. Tuesday night at 7 o'clock is the final. Did I test it on the pad? I did it on both, to be honest with you, Top, because I wasn't really testing the drivability of the race. I wanted to test the strategic element of it. Um, so as you know, there's going to be weather. So there you go. But I wanted to see whether or not wet tires would see you through, whether inters would see you through, how long they would last, etc., etc. Yeah. Then I wanted to see whether the fuel consumption was going to be a game changer. Do you fuel save in order to extend the pit window, and so on and so forth. It's going to be a real test. There's also, and one thing I will let slip for the when's the losers final, broski? So the losers final is going to be, I think it's going to be 6 o'clock on the Tuesday, so an hour before. So we're going to be streaming for quite a while, or I'll be streaming for quite a while. Hopefully that works out nicely. That we can have the whole team, the whole group together. The losers race first, then we can all sit back and enjoy watching the final. That's the idea behind it. So it'll be a nice event on Tuesday evening, probably starting around 6 p.m. Um, I might make the sprint race start at 1/4 past or something like that. Um, who's up for a party chat whilst racing this? You guys can do it. I thought about doing it originally. The reason I didn't opt for that or didn't offer that is because there are a lot of streamers involved in the race. And I thought that the communication and the sound would get quite messy if you were talking to each other as well as talking to the camera and that kind of stuff. So that's the reason I didn't do party chat. But you guys are more than welcome to do party chat. There's no rules against it. It's a free for all. Choose your car, choose your tyres, choose your strategy. That's the idea behind it, is to put you to the test against your peers. So the people I've already spoken to that are already well in for it, Lewis is down, Onions is down, Radion's down. Tried to get Wellesley in. Wellesley won the first race, but he's quite busy for this week up until the bank holiday. So that's why we've opted for the Tuesday, because we definitely want Wellesley in there. Taft's already in there. Minifesta's already in there. These trash talk in real time. I love it. Drac, you could be in there. Do you know what I mean? So it's look, it's going to be a great event. I hope it's going to be a great event. It'll be the finale of the little series that we've done, and then after that, we're going to do a new series. But the new series are going to be slightly different because we're going to do more races, but smaller number of people qualifying at the top. So it's Craig's in. There you go, Craig. Craig, have you, just while I've got you, have I added you to the group chat? Because I don't think we're friends on my main account where the group chat is. But I'm pretty sure, I'm sure you're in, I'm sure you are. Look, I'll make sure everybody's in. But 7 o'clock is when qualifying starts on Tuesday night for the main race, for the main event. Before that, there'll be a sprint race for the losers from the previous lot. That's us. I'm in it. I'm a loser. Clip that. You can clip that bit. Um, so that's what's coming up. There's going to be lots more community events. Like I say, in the next series, it's going to be the top 5 qualify to move on. So obviously we've got 3 races and then a final rather than just 2. So again, there's lots of things happening, different tracks, different scenarios, different strategies. I don't think I can go longer than an hour. Does everybody agree an hour race is about right? All these nutters who do 6 hours and 24 hours and 12-hour races, I'd be absolutely shot. I don't know about you guys, but I think this is a good way of pitting ourselves against each other, and somebody's going to get bragging rights. Somebody's going to get bragging rights. I'm not sure what the prize is yet. Could be a keyring. Could be a keyring. What a naff prize that would be, eh? Other than bragging rights, yeah. But I agree. It's going to be epic. It's going to be fun. It's going to be relaxed, and hopefully we all get to have a laugh. Um, there will be people in the race that stream it. I'll be doing my watch along. So because I've got to do a pack of Maryland cookies as the winning the winner's prize. I'll be doing my watch along. Give away one of my hats. These are expensive. Expensive. I'll be doing a watch along so that you can watch me. We'll watch it from a fan view as if we're watching the F1. We can follow the different battles throughout the race, but because there'll be streamers also streaming it, I encourage everybody jump in their streams as well. It's like pressing the red button on Sky where you can jump on board with all the other cars. You can do that. Please go and support everybody that's doing it. Everybody's giving up their time to take part in this, and I think the feedback that I've had is everybody's loved it. Yeah, everybody has loved it. So, is it on Discord? I won't be stream. I don't. I think everybody will be streaming it on YouTube, Louis. To be honest, um, yeah, any longer tends to get a little bit boring than an hour. I agree, Mel. Still not sure whether or not to ban the Elantra for the race. That's another question. Do we ban the Elantra because it took over everything, didn't it, last time? Everybody was in it, and an hour of watching 15 Elantras tear round. I don't know if that's going to be entertaining enough, or will that become boring? Will it be ban it? SSK says ban it. Okay, so yeah, we might ban that one. Ban Mini Festa, ban. Okay, okay. So yeah, Top Gear says ban it. Did I say ban it? Mini Festa said ban it. Yeah, ban it. Sorry, Kodo. Well, I've already spoke to Kodo because we chat in the background anyway. And Kodo's been testing. Kodo's been testing other cars to see which one's competitive compared to the Atlanta. He's taking it super seriously. So as the winner of race two, he's definitely taking this seriously. So what I'd like to do is just, I'll thank you all. I'm going to do another stream tomorrow. So again, I'll release more details as we get closer to Tuesday. But basically, keep yourselves free for Tuesday night. Get the tea done. Yeah, settle down for a race. Losers race at 6 o'clock. Winners final at 7 o'clock. It'll probably run through till about half 8, 9 o'clock. And then we can all move on to the next series. Um, there you go, Shuggy. So get testing. If you were planning on using the Elantra, get testing different cars and make sure they work in all weather conditions because it's going to be a belter, an absolute belter. So thank you very much for watching this stream. Make sure you're around for Tuesday. Make sure you're around for tomorrow. I've got to go because I've got things to do this afternoon. I appreciate every single one of you. If you've not hit the like button already, please do that. It always helps. It helps the channel grow. We hit 350 subs yesterday, and it's absolutely brilliant. I'm genuinely amazed. So again, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the support. Enjoy the rest of your day. I will catch you tomorrow, and yeah, take it easy.